the same principles here. This is grappling. So I know some of you guys, obviously you're open-minded and you want to learn some of the wrestling elements, but like I'll show you stuff and how I apply it, but then definitely go study the other guys at wrestling. What is it called? Fanatic Wrestling. Fanatic Wrestling. I mean, you got great guys, man. Ridiculous wrestlers, you know. And Valamont, Dan Valamont, he just creates like really good formatted instructionals. You know, you're gonna learn. So like, take advantage. I'll study wrestling all the time. It's more than I study jiu-jitsu. Okay, because a lot of this, as soon as you change the position on the mat, not everything's the same, but a lot of things are. That's why wrestlers do so well in grappling. Maybe not so much in the gi right off the bat. Okay, so this one is a move Randy was really good at, and I'll show you a couple versions of it. But he had this. It's like this little inside bump. Okay, and how Randy taught to me, he said, Neil, it's like hula hoop, and this, you know, just do this. So white guy hula hoop.
I think I see that.
Yeah, once I get back surgery again, I'll get my ass in like that. Swear to God. Okay, and what that does here is when you bust this inside leg and you pull on this lat muscle, okay, you can get his head down. And a little encouragement by a good slap on the back, you can now like go and just time it and get his head down. Okay, it's a nice little hit. You can kind of make it worse and kind of take a little semi-step back when you do it, and look at that, John Wick, okay? So when you have this grip here, like what happens, a lot of people when you're practicing and you're gonna have a problem, is he's just gonna step, because what's gonna happen when you do this, you're just gonna pull like this, okay? So when you go here, watch, he's just gonna step. Because you're holding him up. You're holding him up. You know, he won't, you're not letting him fall. All right, so you gotta be relaxed. Think hula hoop. I don't know if that means relaxed, but you gotta be loose, okay? So I point my elbow where I want him to go. All right? So I point my elbow where I want him to go, and that's where I pull. I want to get his head down. Okay? And once I see him going, okay, I just turn my palm up, slide my arm out, and come over the top. You know, because we're gonna basically snap them. Okay, so the reason why I guess I should teach this first. Christ, all right, this is a fundamental. All right, especially when we're snapping people down. So you're gonna see me do this on another segment. I just really forgot that I had to teach this before. This technique is if I want to get this arm out. Say I want to frame on his head or whatever the case may be. Okay, I want to get this arm out. He's not going to necessarily let me, you know, and I can get that out. Let me go a little deeper. All right, and he won't let my elbow come out. Okay, but here's the thing: if you're pulling your arm out like this, my elbow's, you know, it's going out. So what's happening is it doesn't take much energy for him to hold you, okay? But when you turn your palm up, okay, it's a straight line. It's not like this. Straight line, and it's very, very, especially when you're sweaty, you can just go, and you get your arm out, okay? So when you're doing this technique and you're pulling down, when it's time to let him go, you're just gonna go straight line. All right, so your palms will just dictate. Elbows out, elbows in. So anytime I need to pinch tight and I feel like I'm not doing a good job, I just go beep, tight, tight. So here, straight line. And if you need to get more oomph, a lot of guys kick their leg out when they do snaps, okay? All right, so back to the technique. Nice one, Neil. Okay, so I'm gonna time this little inside hula hoop bump with this pull, and I like to give him a little slap, okay, to get his head down. All right, now my body's still in the way. See, I'm kind of holding him up. So when I do it, okay, I'm going to circle a little bit so he kind of starts to fall in front of me and I'm not holding him up. Okay? And then from there, I can come over the top and cover and kind of go to that front headlock. For this one, I'm just going to snatch tight of his chin, and then I'll stop it and start showing you the next evolution of the instruction. Okay? So when we're here, yeah, I'm not trying to hold them up, trying to yank them down. Okay? And I'm bumping and hitting. Sorry, so we're here, we're playing our games. I might be moving them around, whatever the case, he's being strong. Okay, and now I'm just gonna come step in, like shuffle step, boom, in, hula hoop, pull, whack, I'm in the back, and I'm gonna step this leg back and kind of circle away from him and cover. Okay, so we're here, we just come in and boom, get a hold of his head. Okay, that's the first step. Okay, just get a hold of his head. And what's gonna happen is he's gonna be in kind of you see, like a football stance, all right?